Way back in 1928, a star was born, maximum weight, and for 8 years you were the only one. Then Richie came onto the scene. Your mother treated him supreme, and in your fantasies his neck got wrung. Born of parents servant sure, you came into a hurting world. Your first decade was in the Great Depression. But when your father had success, he bought you sweaters so you'd dress in clothing that would make quite an impression. You did your time in Hebrew school, but the commandments and the rules were things that you would naturally rebel. Somebody just had to say no, 'cause God, it seemed, made folks tiptoe. You broke those eggshells and said, what the hell? You started as a Silverstein, you transferred to a Calixtine, and somehow raised 3 kids who called you mom. Recently reached 88 and watched Clinton and Trump debate. Was it worse than World War II and Vietnam? Brooklyn born, you finally arrived at your condo on the Upper West Side near Lincoln Center. Who could ask for more? Now it's time to reminisce about good times. I have a list. Let's raise a glass and we will take a tour. Remember all the family trips, Gosman lobsters served with bibs, Montauk Point vacations in the sun, Catskill Hotel weekend trips, bagels, lox, and gefilte fish, and day-long rides to New Hope were such fun. Remember Hacienda Inn, the chocolate cake that was a sin, and daiquiri came with us once or twice. Driving home on 202, we'd know the trip was halfway through when Flemington Mall showed up on the right. Hey, we took 2 cruises on one ship. The Russian crew did not take tips. Remember off Cape Hatteras the storms. Remember that even members of the crew looked terrified without a clue when engine troubles woke us up one more. There even was a suicide. We turned around and the captain tried to find the body, but to no avail. Adventures in the Caribbean for the family Calixtine, and we made it home with juicy tales to tell. Remember buddies and the rides, the cyclone that you never tried, Nino's and my favorite Richard Keys. where you thought it awfully cute, my spare ribs and my wonton soup. For years I fancied them exclusively, and Eunice meant so much to me, a big part of our family. She helped you raise us in so many ways, and you gave much to charity, St. Jude and others graciously. You give and give until this very day. Remember those amazing Mets, and how you quit cigarettes, and how you could not stand the smell of fish. Oh no. Stripping outdoors was the routine. We'd stick our clothes in the washing machine and march on up to showers as you wished. I loved it how we'd get to go to the special Broadway shows and come home with the albums filled with songs. West Side Story, King and I, South Pacific and Chorus Line. We'd play them loud and loudly, sing along. Such happy times, but behind it all, you and Dad had hit a wall. Resentments building without resolution. Could not see an exit route, so you did your best to stick it out, and then arose a volcanic solution. Your kids were no longer at home. You dreamed of living alone on the island that you always adored. Then Dad got caught in an affair. It was your ticket out of there. A tigress tasted freedom and she soared. Yes, you soared. Manhattan's where you now live life without being a mom or a wife, where you get to mostly call the shots. You have both good and lousy days. The pain can sure get in your way, and no one knows the time left that you've got. And so you do your very best to find some joie de vivre and zest, 'cause the you inside your body remains young. This death thing is a mystery, fills you with curiosity, and you're ready to meet it when it comes. And just like every human being, you regret a lot of things, but also there's a lot you're happy for. Your life has not been black or white, 'cause you have had an appetite to learn and grow and reach for something more. It's hard for me to end this song. You probably think it's much too long. Maybe you can edit it on down. I guess I want to say to you, you have loved me and I love you, and I'm really going to miss having you around. said and done, between a mother and a son, Mom, I'm really gonna miss having you around. We're all gonna miss having you around.